World Vader, and today we are going to be playing the Solstice. Now, here are the credits. Here are the rules. Here are the links. And yeah, can I open this door? Nothing is out there. Okay. And I guess we could start the map now. Beginning Act 1.
Hello all. My name is Elliot Lloyd and I am the host for tonight's meeting. I'll be recording this for posterity's sake. I hope none of you mind.
Oh, wait.
Oh no, not at all, don't worry. If you all could take turns introducing yourselves, please. My name is Mrs. Willis, and I teach English over at Breadmont High. I encountered the Adaba on December 22nd, 1974.
My name is Dr. Melvin, and I study owls and their behaviors. I met the blah blah blahs while studying the great horned owl up north. Me?
My name is Enid. I go to college at Francis University. I met it last December, right before midterms.
I'm Rosa Goodwin, award-winning author of short stories and approacher of Eliot's Sweet Cherries. I encountered that thing on winter solstice of 2011.
I'm fairly certain you all have done your own research on this entity, but in case you haven't, I'll fill you all in anyways. The blah blah blahs is a winter spirit that is known for its shape-shifting abilities. It relies on illusions to draw people out into the cold and then abandon them to freeze to death. No matter what form it takes, its eyes will always be red, however. It preys on the young and the naive. Beyond that, we really don't know all that much. Which is why we're all here to exchange our stories and hopefully learn more. Not only that, but hopefully we'll see it for ourselves tonight from the shelter of this building. Tonight is winter solstice. I'm trying not to laugh. The night it seems to like to prowl. Mrs. Wilson, why don't you go over first? Of course, I can do that. Alright, it all started out in a dark and dreary winter's night. Much like our own, the wind chilled one down to the bone, and the sky was black and as ornable.
Hey, can you chill it? With the exposition, we don't exactly have all night.
I was young then, a child with no more worries than my upcoming assessments. That evening, I had to stay at school late to make up a test. What? With it being the longest night of the year, it got dark rather early as well, which means I could hardly see 10 feet ahead of me. On the way home, hands in my pockets, eyes fixed straight ahead, I trudged on, an owl hooted, and I quickly glanced around.
Oh, what kind of owl?
Is such a detailed, really all that important?
To me it is.
Well, then to answer your question, I don't know.
Oh.
Not all of us have a degree in orthodontics, Dr. Melvin. Anyways, my point is that I was already on edge when this happened. I was around the halfway point when I heard it. Footsteps approaching from behind. I spun around and there it stood. Facial features rotated to a vertical alignment. Eyes a bright red. Fingers long and claw-like. It was the stuff of nightmares. I did not linger to find out what it wanted. That was a mistake of mine. In my frantic running, I ended up lost in the woods. It chased me all the way to a clearing, never too close this was intentional. If I knew I had a chance, I would keep running. Deeper into the woods, farther from civilization, and when I knew I was lost enough to have no hope of making it back.
Okay, this is way too much text. This hurts my voice. I'm gonna keep going though.
It stopped and began to laugh. It gloated after it was done cackling in the most grating voice I have ever heard. It told me what it wanted. That I would never make it back. That I would die out there. And then it left. Its job accomplished. My fate sealed. They found me, laying in the snow, skin turning blue. A huntsman and his child, heading home after an unsuccessful day out in the woods. They brought me to their cabin, sat me in front of the fireplace, and started making calls. To whom did this child belong to? They asked. Eventually, they reached my parents, and I was returned home safely. It took me many years to even find out what it was. By then, it was all into my teaching career. Blah, 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 blah. I gotta hurry up. Okay,
I don't know where they are. I can't find them.
Child belonged. Hold on. Headed home after an unsuccessful day out in the woods. They brought me to their cabin, sat me in front of the fireplace, and started making calls. To whom did this child belong to? They asked. Eventually, they reached my parents, and I was returned home safely. It took me many years to even find out what it was. By then, I was well into my teaching career. A student of mine had gone missing mid-December, found the next day. He was a hard-working student in several clubs, straight as, and it looked like he was going places, until he was reduced to not...
I'm taking breaths because this is hard.
But a block of ice, half buried in the snowy. That night, I could not stop thinking about how they found him, how easily that could have been me, had I not been found as early as I was. The following day, I dedicated my time to researching. I learned of the Idrak and tales of those who suffered the same fate, which I suppose is where my story ends. Well, until tonight, that is. Ow! Ash! I'm sorry you had to go through all of that. Well, it is in the past now.
So it is.
Alright, well, who would like to go next?
Actually, can I go next?
Not at all. Go ahead.
Alright, this happened about a year ago, I think.
Okay, then what is this? This is horrible.
Yeah, if it was on winter solstice, then it was exactly a year ago.
Okay, then yeah, this happened a year ago. I was in my dorm studying for an upcoming exam.
Oh my god, how much is this? Okay, I'm gonna read in my regular voice because I don't know how long this is gonna take. I don't even remember. This is just for this part because I don't know how long this is gonna take. Because this is hurting my voice. I don't even remember which one, but it was late and I hated the material. Then I heard a tapping on my window. I got up to go investigate and there was a crow. It was pecking at my window. When I got to the window to shoo it away, it flew off and landed on the antlers of this cabba blah blah blah. The cabba blah blah blah, it was looking directly at me. It was no ordinary cabba blah blah blah, though I knew that much. For one, we don't really get caribou on campus, but mostly its eyes were red and that's not normal. I don't know if I did what I did because it was late and I was drowsy, or if I was making the adventure music I was listening to while studying, or if it was the adventures music I was listening to while studying. Maybe I just read too many fantasy adventure books when I was in middle school. Always look for that magical adventure in that cabinet and that cave anywhere. But that's a good stopping point. Okay, where's the stupid thing? I'm trying to find them, but I don't know where they are. But I put on my coat and ran downstairs. Down to the road where I saw the caribou. It was still there. It nodded at me, then walked off into the woods. I followed it. It never ran, never got too far ahead. I was convinced that this was my magical adventure. It would lead me to some portal to a world of magic and whimsy. But it didn't. Instead, it led me to a cliff. I walked right off. It was a really low way down. When I got to the bottom, I felt like everything was broken. A, and the caribou. I don't even care that I said that wrong. It was laughing at me. I must have called 911 before I passed out. Because when I came to, I was in an ambulance. And when you're in a hospital, you end up having a lot of free time. Free time that I spent on Wikipedia, newspaper articles, and horridly designed websites from the early 2000s, which led me to a reform, which led me to the flyer, which led me here a year later. So, yeah, that's my story. Let me get this straight. You intentionally followed this thing. Yeah. Wow. Hey, is anybody else feeling a bit hungry? Now that you mention it. Well, that's a good stopping point. Thank God. Okay, thank God. Yeah, all of you shut up about this because I'm sick of you reading your texts. Let's take a quick break for snacks. Sounds good. Yeah. Shut up. I don't want to read you anymore. All right, let me just pause the recording and we can head off. Pause of recording. End of Act 1. Begin Act 2. No. What is this? Oh my God, what is this? What is this? I thought this was an adventure map. I'm not even gonna read the rest. This is just stupid. I'm not even gonna read the rest. This is just too much. What is this? This is so annoying. I actually wish there was a voiceover because it's so annoying having to read all this garbage. Okay, this is actually the absolute worst adventure map ever. Well, I can't find them, so I'm gonna end the video here because I'm not doing anything. I thought I was gonna be doing things, but apparently I'm not. So, if you enjoyed this video, then leave a like and subscribe to my channel. And I'm gonna leave this world and to do the rest of my outro. And yeah, that's basically about it. Educate your friends on that. Okay, like, really, Minecraft, out of all the quotes, you chose that one? Like, bro, that's like a really personal quote. I don't know why you're putting that on my YouTube video. I mean, technically I could block it off, but I'm not going to. But really, Minecraft, like, you did this on purpose. You knew I was recording, so you chose like the worst possible quote on purpose. Just to make me and some of my viewers uncomfortable. Because some people want to have fun, and now you made everybody uncomfortable. I know that's not how you say it, but that's how I pronounce it. But yeah, leave a like, subscribe to my channel, and yeah, that's basically about it. Anyways, thanks for watching. I'm sorry that I didn't finish it. I thought I was going to actually do things in this adventure map, but apparently not. So if you want to see what Act 2 is about, then download the map. The link will be in the description below. That's if I don't forget. One last time, thanks for watching.